Express the number 3,457 in expanded base 10 notation using powers of 10 for each place value. So 3,457 in base 10 notation, that's 3,000s, 400s, 5 10s, and 7 1s. So we can start with that. 3,000s, 400s, 5 10s, and 7 1s. But they asked us to use powers of 10 for each place value. So instead of thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones, I want to use powers of 10. So I'm going to replace a 1,000 with 10 cubed, replace 100 with 10 squared, and we're going to replace 10 with 10 to the first, and 1 with 10 to the 0. Now I want to draw a picture of this number using base 10 blocks, using as few of each block type as possible. So if I have 3,000s, that's going to be 3 large cubes. I'll do my best to draw this large cube. I need 3 of those. Okay, so that's 3,000. I have 400s. The hundreds are the flats. 2, 3, 400s. 5 10s, and the tens are the longs. So 5 of these long, skinny ones. And then 7 1s. And the sevens, the ones are the little tiny cubes. Okay, so now I want to draw a picture of this same number, again using base 10 blocks, but differently. Okay, 2 different ways. And that's going to mean that I'm not going to use as few of each block type as possible. This is the only way to do it with as few blocks as possible. So I'm going to make some trades, right? Like instead of one of these, I could draw 10 more of these. Instead of one of these, I could draw 10 more of these. So I could make some trades. Instead of 1,000, I could draw 10 flats. So let's start with that. I'm going to do only 2 large cubes, and I'm going to trade one of my large cubes for 10 flats. So here's just 2,000. Okay, so 2 large cubes. And then instead of 4 flats, I'm going to have 14 because I'm trading this cube for 10 more flats. So we now have 14 flats, and then I could do 5 longs and 7 1s. And that would be different than the way I wrote it earlier. So 5 longs and 7 little cubes. Okay, and now another way, right? So maybe instead of trading one of these for 10 of these, I'll trade one of these for 10 of these, right? Or you could trade one of these longs for 10 of these shorts. Um, there's lots of ways to do this. I think I'm going to trade a flat for 10 longs. So I'm going to keep my 3 large cubes. And then I'm only going to draw 3 flats because I'm going to take the fourth one and I'm going to trade it for 10 longs. So now I'm going to draw 15 longs. Okay, so now that I've drawn my 15 longs, I just have my 7 shorts left to draw. And we've expressed 3,457 in another way.